Now, Gambia's food aid in Sincholaji in the West Coast region is yet to reach out to the people affected with the impact of the COVID-19 as of Monday morning. The committee head in the area noted that the longevity of the food outdoor is a cause for concern, especially when there appears no sign of distribution from government authorities. In this report, iAfrica observed that the hunger for which the food aid was designed to address remains with the people in Sincho.
Part of government's food relief designated for communities in Sincho Alaji remains exposed to the sunlight for more than a month. Distribution of the COVID-19 food aid worth more than $700 million meant for 84% of needy Gambian households manifest varying discrepancies as some communities are compelled to wait or longer. Speaking to iAfrica TV on Monday, Salou Cisse, Alcalo of Sincho Alaji, noted that the authorities have not said anything about the distribution process of the rice, oil, and sugar heaped on his compound yard.
We are in a haste for these food items to get out of these premises, and your media was here last time for the same issue. I am like a watchman now because I cannot go anywhere due to these food items. It has been long since these food items are put to this place, and I have no store to keep these items. I find it even more challenging to provide tent and cover everything. Now my biggest worry is the bags are beginning to tear off because it is still exposed to the sunlight. I provide this tent to limit exposure, but we cannot continue to be watching these items for another extra weeks or months.
He considered the situation unfair for other communities to receive theirs, what was meant for them while others do not, after about 2 months of state of public emergency meant to contain the spread of COVID-19.
I am pleading to the authorities responsible for the distribution of these items to come and do it. The government has spent approximately $700 million on these stuffs just to help the needy at this time moment. It is June already and the rainy season is approaching. It will be unfair to the government and us if the rain destroys all these food items, just because those responsible for the distribution did not do it.
Chairperson of Cabinet Subcommittee on COVID-19 and Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Dr. Aissatou Touré, admitted during a press conference on Wednesday unforeseen challenges in distribution of her government's food aid.
This supplies that has taken place in the Gambia is first of its type and one of the greatest efforts that have been made by any existing president in the country. And it involved a lot of logistics. 84% of the population is a very large percentage. And as a result, the logistics that was involved, what we expected and what it came to be are completely different. But I am sure by now, you should be proud enough to see that with all the work that has been going on, today we are here to witness it. We must expect challenges. And these challenges are what we have been addressing. Distribution has reached almost all the regions. They are being distributed to the distribution points. And what is happening now, those that were supplied in other areas in excess are being moved to other. These are normal logistical issues that do occur, and it is expected. So I think right now, there is nowhere in the region they will tell you that the food is not there. So the timing and the dates that may have been given were in anticipation of the fact that, but we did not recognize that it was a very big logistic. The whole population is covered. 17% less, 100%, you can imagine. So I think this is almost a great achievement.
The food aid was initiated to address the situation of households during the state of public emergency that stretched from March to end of May. Thereafter, the President invoked constitutional powers to further extend the period of emergency to 21 days. While communities like those in Sincho Alaji are yet to benefit from the initial relief in hunger caused by the coronavirus global pandemic, government is yet to decide whether to dispense additional support as a result of the extension in the stay-at-home campaign. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Awa Makalu.